Legendary sitcom Only Fools and Horses was jinxed by a death curse that saw many of its cast members die too young, says Sir David Jason. The show was only 23 episodes old when it struck for the first time, with the passing of Leonard Pierce, who played Granddad. But then it went on. Uncle Albert passed next, then Mike from the Nag's Head. Del Boy himself compares the number of tragedies to the series to the high death rate among the Dad's Army cast soon after it ended in 1977. In his book, Only Fools and Stories, 77-year-old Sir David writes, as well as John Sullivan, the genius who wrote the show and was the greatest writer I ever knew, who died in 2011, and the properly clever Roger Lloyd Pack-Trigger, who died in 2014. Dear old Buster Merryfield, our Uncle Albert, had died in 1999. Nicholas Lyndhurst played Rodney in the sitcom Image BBC, and Kenneth MacDonald, that sweet, kind man who was Mike, the landlord of the Nag's Head, died of a heart attack on holiday with his family in 2001 at the unfairly premature age of 50. Plus, we had lost the magnificent Leonard Pierce, Granddad, merely 23 episodes into the show. People talk about the curse of Dad's Army, but surely the less noticed curse of Only Fools runs at a close second. He revealed he and co-star Nicholas Lyndhurst, who played Rodney, don't like to talk about the show anymore because of the sadness at their pals' deaths. Here are the names affected by the curse and what happened to them. Kenneth MacDonald, Mike the landlord. Landlord Mike was played by Kenneth MacDonald. Image BBC as Mike Fisher. He was the long-suffering, although slightly dim-witted landlord of the Nag's Head in Only Fools. He died unexpectedly of a heart attack in 2001, aged just 50, while on holiday with his family in Hawaii. MacDonald was also a familiar face as Gunner Nobby Clark in another favorite BBC sitcom, It Ain't Half Hot Mum. In more recent years he also appeared in the Channel 4 soap Brookside. On hearing of MacDonald's death, Only Fools and Horses star David Jason said it is a terrible shock. It is like losing a member of the family, because he was one of the warmest, kindest people that I have had the good fortune to meet in my career. John Sullivan, the writer. John Sullivan was a legendary comedy writer. Image Pod, the sitcom's writer, died in 2011 at the age of 64 from viral pneumonia. He also wrote Citizen Smith and Just Good Friends and Rock Chips. John Sullivan, who was born in Balham, South London, in 1946, and always said his secret was that he wrote about what he knew. He once described the character Rodney from Only Fools as a teeny bit me, because he was also a bit of a naive dreamer as a teenager. And he said Del Boy was a combination of many characters he came across while working in the second-hand car trade in the 1970s. Roger Lloyd Pack-Trigger. Roger Lloyd Pack played Trigger, best known for his role as the dim-witted road sweeper. Trigger died aged 69 in 2014 from pancreatic cancer. Roger appeared in all 39 episodes of Only Fools and Horses, which was voted Britain's best sitcom in 2004. He also starred in every episode of The Vicar of Diddley as Owen Newitt, which came third in the same BBC poll. Buster Merryfield. Uncle Albert. Buster Merryfield left with David Jason and Nicholas Lyndhurst as Uncle Albert. He was the popular senior citizen who was often found boasting of his wartime efforts. He died in 1999, aged 78, of a brain tumor. His real name was Harry, but he was given the name Buster by his grandfather, as he weighed 9 pounds at birth, and it stuck throughout his entire life, because he refused to divulge his real name to anyone during his lifetime. It only became open knowledge after his death. Leonard Pierce. Granddad. Leonard Pierce died in 1984 midway, though production of Season 4 Image TV grabbed one of the original cast members. He played Granddad from the start of the show to his death in 1984 at the age of 69 of a heart attack. He was partway through filming Only Fool, having appeared in 23 episodes. His death was unexpected and resulted in Buster Merryfield being cast as Uncle Albert to replace the senior citizen role.